You're probably looking at the most valuable thing on earth. I know that sounds arrogant. Still can't afford a new helmet. Laundry day today. Laundry day. Rode quite a long distance to do my laundry because there's going to be some legal battles that might last a long time before the local laundromat reopens. This vlog is about the nonsense of building things or not building things, and what are being built and what are not being built. You know, like in these communities where I could just lease a simple shut down building whose business went down or something, where I could do everything, including, you know, a little room for me to live, but also operate a few businesses that serve the community, and just a base of operations for me to set routes so that the local fire stations stop self-defeating themselves with getting helpers. But it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many homeless people there are and how many buildings are shut down and not turned into residences for them, and because everything's got to be new and it's got to make work for other people that last a long time, so the homeless people might have to spend another winter to die. So this new building that's really expensive and fancy and gave jobs to people and moved a lot of money around. So it's very inhumane, you know, it's the same kind of inhumanity related to building or not building, and what to build, what not to build, what to tear down and do something more productive with the land like farming or not. You're very slow with these decisions, and it's very slow to adopt children that are in need, and because you also need large amounts of money to move around in your human trafficking schemes of adoptions in all countries of the world. It's you know, there's a few kids I could have adopted, but I live in a society where if I don't play the Monopoly game, and if I make somebody feel bad by being a Monopoly player when that's not what life is about, then I'm penalized. So it's kind of ridiculous what you guys you'll say, oh yeah, nobody was working there, or there was not enough business, or COVID, or whatever. And you just stop at a simple blame that is ridiculous, and you don't even realize that the problem solving is simple. You don't even have the conversations about how the problem solving is simple. And all these places are rotting down and not being used, and they'd be maintained by somebody like me who'd be so grateful to have an affordable rent to exercise my civic duty in these communities that are so infested with monetary cult members that wouldn't know what a human being would act like or not if they, you know, they tripped over one. So it's pretty sad that this is who you are, and it doesn't seem to be changing anytime soon in Canada. I'd have to do research to see how other countries have shifted their paradigms when it comes to the increased awareness of the general population on certain matters that came with COVID-19. I know that the biggest awareness that should have shifted is the unhealthy and really self-defeating cultures of medical systems. I know in Canada we have not budged. It's going to continue to be one crash after another when we get slight little increases of things, even though as scientists predict huge increases of things.